What's up? We are back. All hits live. Russian roulette. I am just in the process of confirming that everybody who's signed up are in the task force, because that's quite important. And it's quite a lot of work. I think we are only waiting for Mosh at this point. I'm a little bit unsure who this guy. There was one account named Power in here. There. I'm not sure who that is, but I've cross-referenced all the other names, and the only one left are Mosh and Alan. And I don't recognize this account as one of Mosh's, so I'm thinking it is Alan, unless it's a random fellow. So we don't really know. They want to know the order of hitters, and I can show you guys right now what I've come up with. There was I think 21 names signed up like 20 minutes ago, so I made the list then, and anyone who has signed up after that are just added at the end. That's Tom, Crand and Knall. So you are gonna be the last 4 hitters, and I am last if I'm hitting anything. So it is 10 p.m. on my end here, and Mosh is not in, and I need Alan to confirm. Just let me tag him real quick on band here. So Alan, oops, wrong Alan, I think, or maybe it is. I don't know which Alan it is. There's one Alan from Crabs and one Alan from Angry G Vibe, apparently. Any of you have the account named Power? Alan is Power. Thank you. That's Bam Bam. So we are waiting for Mosh. He is late and he lives in Bangladesh, and it's like 2 a.m. So he may have gone to sleep. So some one can bring an alt. And that alt will just take Brad is coming. Good. So Brad will take Mosh's spot, naturally, so I don't have to redo the whole list. Let me just update the list here. Where is Mosh? There, number 5. So that's gonna be Brad. It's easiest to do it that way. And now, if anyone on this list of hitters is not happy with their position, like it's going to be super late, or they have to run an errand or something like that, discuss among each other and agree upon a switch. It doesn't really matter for me which order. So Bartholomew, that is going to be Brad, and we are now 25 out of 25, so I'm going to roll not ticker tape, not foxtrot, not curtain call, not massive attack, but forlorn hope. So we are rolling the op right now, and let's have a quick look here. Whoops. So we got Tarsier, Phobos, Orbifold, Outworks, Humble Pie, Strategize, Tapir, and Fang. And they're going to be on the wheel. This is going to be number 1. This one is number 2. And so on. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 4 shield bases and 4 like solos. So that's actually awesome. Let me just check so that the wheel actually works on the stream. It's showing, I hope, and I can spin it. So let's. This is not Rafo's hit here. Just testing out the wheel. We're going to have a look at the bases, and all of you who are hitting, take this 5 to 7 minutes to look through the bases so you have an idea of what is expected on each base. So this is Tarsier. It's a 173 Tarsier, and it's 1.7. That's quite a bit of health, but not terrible. So this is rocket 3 rocket launchers over here. Are not standard. But only one frame for. This is a little bit tricky. I think it's gonna be 6 shocks, but it should be a solo. Like, it's a really short way to walk. So you don't have to spend a lot of GPE on smokes. That should be possible. Then a 315 Phobos, that is nasty. So this is gonna be 2.5, maybe 3 million, 2.7 million. With no rocket launchers up here. That is good. But a Doom Cannon down here. Okay, that messes up some things. Whenever these 3 rockets are gone, you can should always look at the option to free snipe. Like you park up here and you just clear out these defenses up here, and you can free snipe it. But this Doom Cannon makes that harder. So I'm thinking this is gonna be 1, 2, 3 shocks. That should be two hits. The beach is good. The landing is not hot. A little bit over there, but that should be fine. That's Phobos. Oh, I forgot the YouTube chat. Who do we have here? We have Helpful Morris Weber. I don't know who you are. Nighthawk. Indigo Caraballo. That is Gurtori. And we have Bonbon, Jiggly. The Angry Sparrow, yes I am. Bam Bam, we have Helpful again, Crand, Tough, Jasser, and Tom, and Raphael, that is Rafo. So you're all welcome. Thank you for watching on YouTube. There are like 13 more people watching. Whoops, where was I? So Orbifold, the 159, this should be unless there's like 10 shocks, it should be a solo. Okay, machine guns here and rocket launchers up here. It's a little bit nastier than normal, but if you go from like 3 o'clock over here, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you can outrange that. It's tricky for 5 shocks. This should be a solo any day of the week. 1.8. But again, it's not a long walk. You can flag land under here and walk up. So you could possibly have 2 battle orders on this hit. Outworks. This is the first shield base. This is normally 4 to 3 hits, depending on layouts. Jeez. A bunch of flamethrowers up here. That is disgusting, because then you can't really clear and free snipe the shields. So this is gonna be you're gonna have to rush the shield generators. Otherwise, it's 2 rockets down here. And extra rockets over here. Wow. if you rush this from 9 o'clock, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 shocks rush. You can't really outrange that shock launcher either. So it's 2 shocks to clear the top shields. This is a bad outworks, especially the rush. This is gonna be fun. I'm guessing we're gonna have to do some critters. What's the core health on this one? It's 1.7. It's quite healthy too. Yeah, and that's a bad outworks. Humble Pie. Humble Pie is nasty because it's normally like 4 hits, but the hits are quite hard. You know, rushing all the shields and having to flare in perfect timing. So Humble Pie often ends up being like 5 or 6 hits. But the left side looks like it's only 2 shocks. The open, you clear. There's a Doom Cannon there, but it's not really in range of the Gren part. So you can just clear these rockets and Gren the shields. And the top area here, no rockets here. That's good. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks. That's good. That's good. What's the health here on the shields? 200,000. That's good. And then we have for the rush, there's a Doom Cannon here. And these rocket launchers are actually better than shock launcher because they have longer delay. So that's in our favor here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can leave the shock blasters unshocked. Maybe critters for this Doom Cannon here. Critters. So you don't need critters on the lasers today because these are machine guns. So you can put the smoke critter on here instead for the Doom Cannon. So that's gonna be good. All good. I'm revealing all the secret strategies now. So Eric Loft is in. We have Rahaf Fugar. Welcome, my friend. That's all the new joins in the chat. So this is strategize. Let's see here. Let's start. Normally you start with the right shields here. That looks like there's a Doom Cannon here. That's in range. So, but no rocket launchers. So you can just shock the Doom Cannon instead of the rockets, and then the top area. Usually a critter in the rear smoke and 2 shocks. And no shock launchers here. So what do we hack instead, I wonder? But 4 rocket launchers and the laser mortars here. That calls for rushing these shields really. On this top area, there's a laser here, which you're shocking there anyway. So, and the health on the core is 1.9, so it's quite beefy. But it's these rocket launchers here only need 1 shock on that side, 2 shocks here, 2 shocks here, and maybe that Doom Cannon or we can use critters for it. So it's 5 shocks and critters, or 6 shocks. And that's normally it is 6 shocks, so I think that strategize is okay, not bad at all. Then we have tapir here, landing area. There's laser, but it's not really in play here. And there's 2 spots we can rush from 8 o'clock, like below the statue. Should be 1 and 2 shocks here. If you go up here at 3 o'clock, you'll have 1, 2, and 3 shocks, because this rocket is not in range. So you park like beside, to the right of this mortar. These 2 options. The health is almost 2 million, so that's 2 to 1 hits in my opinion. And the last base on this operation is Fang. Fang is always, I was gonna say there's always something to make it nasty, but this one looks good. This is apart from this boom cannon, this looks like a standard Fang. Less rockets up top, only 1 rocket. 1 over here, no shock launcher there. So this Fang is not bad at all. 1.5, so this should really be 2 hits in my book. Like, you hack these 2, grand some cannons, Zuka grants on the right there, grand the machine guns and the shields here, and then we can rush it with like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shocks and 2 critters. That should be good. So the first hitter out is going to be Raphael. So we have Hawken, Jazzer. Jazzer, I have been going back and forth with the hit orders color on the text, and on the last stream we decided that I tried a bunch of different colors, and we decided that white was best. I tried red, but it was even harder to read. Like screamy green color, can't read it at all. So I'm gonna keep it as white, and we will help each other. I will announce. So Raffo, you ready? Moman is asking if he can switch with Gurtori. Where is Moman and where is Gurtori? So I have asked Bon Jegli to be my assistant here. So Moman is number 17 and Gurtori is number 12. So if Gurtori agrees to switch with Moman, that is all good. I'm not going to update the list anymore. We're gonna have to help each other remember. Okay, so Rafa is ready. So I'm going to need to remember to show you guys the wheel. There's the wheel, and then I need to push this button. So Rafa, here we go, buddy. Number 2, that is Phobos. Phobos for Rafa. I need to hide the wheel. So there we go. So you take a minute, prepare mentally for whatever is about to come here. Moment, you may have to tag Gurtori on band or something, because he may not be online right now, or so So we're just gonna wait here for Raffo to hit attack. Switching some troops, checking he has the right hero loaded, boosted, you know. All hitters, make sure you're boosted. One time we rolled a real easy fall on hope, and I said that maybe we shouldn't boost troop damage and whatever, but everybody was boosted and we didn't get the up down anyway, so just full boost everybody. This is all good, all for fun. Next, yeah, Nighthawk is next after Raffo. We're going to spin the wheel again after this hit. Peeking a little bit, lost a couple to the machine guns over there. Doesn't look that it was too many girls. Now they're going to cut between the boom cannons here, between the cannons, and then between the doom cannon and the machine gun here. This is a real nice path. Whoops, they're going to walk left of the shock launcher. Watch. Yep, losing half his girls. Real late smoke. Well, the damage was already done. Okay, apart from that little gap, he shocked the machine guns here too. Okay, so that's a little bit of a breezy to start us off. It looks like so it was 2.7 million, and that is like what 1/5, so maybe 500,000-600,000. We're gonna call that a breezy from Raffo. Good try, my friend. They always cut to the left of that shock launcher there. So let's spin the wheel for Nighthawk. That is number 5. That's Humble Pie. That's interesting. I like Humble Pie. So Nighthawk on Humble Pie. Yeah, so position 12 and 17 have switched. I'm not going to update the list. Maybe I will. Not right now. So Nighthawk on Humble Pie. And after Nighthawk, we are going to have. Oh, that's Knixen. Wow. So while we're waiting for Nighthawk here, I can actually spin the wheel for Knixen, but Knick, you have to wait for until after this hit. So Knixen is going to get. Okay, so that's number 5 also. So Knixen also gets to hit Humble Pie after Nighthawk here. So now we spin that already. Save a little time here. Is Nighthawk around? Let me pin that. Sorry, Bum. Okay, so he's in. So now we can. I can't pin while I'm watching a hit. Sorry about that. So Nighthawk is flaring up 3 boats of Suzukas under these 4 rockets to clear them. 21 level mine, so it's good. Now he's going to need 2 shocks here, I think. Oh, he's flash killing that rocket. That's really smart. Now he's in the safe zone here. Look at that. And he marked the rockets too, so the Zukas will target them first. Now he really smoked because he wants to. Oh, he's going for the Doom Cannon too. I don't mind that. Well, mines. Okay, it's good. Critters for the rocket launchers and the Doom Cannon. Get it. Oh, he didn't get it. That's unfortunate. It's like, it needs an artillery or something. So that's good. Good job there. This is the correct flare spot for grunts, in my opinion. Outside the range. Many people flare in this second corner here, but when you do that, you always have to shock the machine guns. He's shocking them anyway. He doesn't have to do that now. Because if we look here, he is out of range here. Have you noticed that when a flare is on a building, you can't really tap it to see the range? That's annoying. Now it's gonna have to flare up here. Good. Clear the mines. It's flared on the... no boom cannons here, that's good. He's gonna do mad damage on these shields here. Now all that's left for him to do is to clear the mines. Good. Clear the mines. Because if you don't clear the mines, you add like another hit to this map. Because the top shield hitter cannot clear all these mines and still have like 4 or 5 shocks, and it's 8 flares total on that hit too, so it's really expensive. So the first hit it's absolutely crucial that you help clear the mines. This is a solid opening hit from Nighthawk. That shield is going to die. That Doom Cannon only needs like a fart to die. Rafa is just happy he flared the core. There's a little bit of a running joke in Sparrows right now. I think it was two operations in a row that Knixon forgot to flare the core. And it's happened to him before because he named an account Flare the Core. The Rafa wants the Breezy award. I need to find because Crazy Turtle, he had some fancy sounds that he played when someone breezied or made a beast hit. So I may look into that someday, maybe next year. Okay, so next up is Knixon also on Humble Pie. Knixon on Humble Pie. I'm going to go into Humble Pie, and then we can after Knick is going to be Pazan. So let me just spin this wheel quick while we're waiting for Knixon to enter. So Pazan, after Knixon, you are going to hit. Oh, that's it looks like it's tipped over to number 8. Yeah, let's go with Fang for Pazan. So after Knixon here, it's going to be Pazan on Fang. I wrote King. I don't know how that happened. because he's not the king. He thinks so himself, but no, I disagree. So he is going left here. Let's see if he's going to try the sexy flare here. Yeah. So both Bam Bam and Tom agreed that it was number 8. That's good. So Bazan on Fang after this hit. Peeking. Yeah, the delay is gone for Knixen. And 2 more smokes, and then we're good. It's only 2 shocks, so he should get this. Ah, okay, he was in the blind spot. Good. Okay, trap the mine there. Yes, he's flaring the shield generators. He threw a smoke. I'm laughing because that was happened on his hit earlier today in Sparrows. He was going to get the mace shields and he threw smokes on all the shields instead of flares. Looks like he is having some trouble with selecting the correct gunboat ability. So he tripped the mine there. I think I heard it. I think it was a level 22 mine. So he lost a lot of girls. That's why the shield didn't die here. So now he has dropped Everspark. Oh, I like this. He's going to hack the mortar. See that? Sparky stopped to poop critters in this little smoke gap here. That's really unlucky for Knixen. That's unfortunate, but it's all good. After Prazan is going to be Brad. So Brad is after Prazan. Prazan is already in. So we're going to spin the wheel for Brad after this hit. And you all know that Everspark has a little bit of a glitch right now. So she won't automatically target a marked defense. That's really annoying because all of our strategies are built around that. Like you can double hack or triple hack, but that doesn't work as it should right now. But he got a single hack off here. Now he needs another hack. And he hit the rocket launcher with the flare, so he's going to be good here. So he managed to do 2 hacks. So far so good. And he dropped, well, I think 2 boats of Zukas. So you should always take Zukas here with the grants because they help clear these cannons faster. And in this spot over here where you park the grants, you can't fit all 8 boats anyway. So you don't need all grants. So use a couple Zukas to help with these cannons. And then you flare over. There we go. Clear this machine gun. And then we're good to... So he's shocked because he knew that 1 Gren was going to come into range here. And machine guns have splash damage. You could see that now. The machine gun hit like 4 Grens. So I think he's going to get these shields here. Three C saying the Sparky is dumb. right now, and I totally agree, she is, but that was not because of this current glitch. She does that whenever you walk her without smoke. She has like a cycle of when she will stop to poop critters. And I think I don't know this for sure, but if you're gapping smoke, whenever she is walking out of smoke, she that cycle runs. You know, the timer runs while she's outside of smoke. Even if she doesn't have enough time to actually poop, the timer will go. So if you have a smoke gap, and then you're going to sit under smoke, and then you're going to hack. When the smoke lifts, sometimes she starts by pooping critters, and you won't get a hack off. And I think that is because the timer runs while she's outside of smokes. So Brad is up after Parzan here. And after Brad is going to be Loft. I have given up on remembering which team everybody is on. So I'm just not gonna mention it. Everybody here is from the Angry family, and they are from different levels of the Angry family. So some are trainees, like learning to be better players to play on a leaderboard team, and some are leaderboard players already. So that is Pazan. Very nice opening hit on Fang. So we're going to spin the wheel for Brad. I'm going to do 2 spins right now. So Brad first is going to... sorry, I lost my computer mouse here. There it is. Brad first, going to get number 7. That is Taper. Taper for Brad. And for Loft, after Brad, is Loft on Strategize. That's number 6. So Brad on Taper, and after that we're going to see Loft on Strategize. So I'm giving Loft a little bit of extra time. So some may think that is unfair, but I think it's nice. It makes life a little bit easier for me. That was a Knick special. Okay. So Loft is saying, given you're in so many, I will not take offense despite the month or more you led wolves when I got there after these nuts took a break. I don't think I have led wolves unless I have dementia or something. Because after these nuts, I remember he just disappeared off the face of the earth. And so he like just left and promoted Imp. So that's how she became the leader of wolves. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I was in Eagles for a week to like visit and help out, but it was too much, too many teams. And the training teams are special because all the players needs a lot more attention. You need to be active as a leader and give feedback. And I want to focus on my leaderboard play. So being in Eagles was way too much. I had to leave. The Loft is going. Whoops. Lost the delay now. Smoked really late there. Sorry, this is Brad. Oops, yep. whenever you lose the delay, you have to actively change your plan a little bit, like the shocking order and when you shock. You have to shock earlier. You have to almost start with rocket launchers. So that's unfortunate. Brad made a little boohoo here. It's all good. We're live on YouTube. That puts an extra bit of pressure on the hits. So Loft is up next on Strategize, and after Loft we're going to see Groot. So while we're waiting for Loft, I can spin the wheel for Groot here. So after Loft is done, we're going to see Groot on number 1. I believe that was... oh, almost had it. I forgot. It was a non-shield base. It was Tarsier. So Groot is going to hit Tarsier after Loft here. Yep, Tarsier is number 1. But not right now. We're waiting for Loft on Strategize. How's it going? Yeah, is Groot even here? He lives in India, I think. It's really late there too. I already spinned the next hit, and if Groot is not here, we're going to take the next hitter on the list, and that is Romeo. So if Groot isn't here, we're going to see Romeo on Tarsier. So Loft is starting off strong here. 5 boats of Zukas on these snipers and cannons. And I didn't check the health. Yeah, he's dropping more boats. Good, because if you don't use any rifles or critters, you're going to lose a lot of Zukas there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boats, and he's lost like 1.5, maybe one boat. Let's say 6 boats he got here. So now he's going to get these shields, quickly flare the next one. Oh, 3 shots. The X is lost. He needs another shock here. Dropping critters. Come on, get that shield. Good. Re-smoked. Wow. Nice timing there. And the next step is the top shield. That should be 7 more smokes after this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe 6. 5. Okay, 7 smokes. Would have been possible with 6, but playing it safe, I don't mind that at all. So we're going to see some, yeah, critters there, and 2 shocks. Good. The hardest part of hitting like this far up on the map is everything takes like forever to land. We didn't quite get the shield, but it looks like it's down to Bart range. So that should be good. Let's see what he has left here. 1 more boat. And a hero. What is he planning here? Maybe some Cavan play. Cavan on these cannons here. He was waiting for the flare to expire. You have to remember that. I see so many people like, okay, I died up there, and then they drop their boats, and all the troops are going in a random direction because the flare was still active. So you have to, unless the shield is dead, then you can drop the troops right away. But if the shield is not dead, the flare is still active. So this is not bad. The main focus on this is to get the shields, and he did that almost. We have Krusty has joined the party. Welcome, Krusty. Let's see if we have Groot here. Yeah, Groot is here. So Groot. Oh, he's in already. Yikes! I'm sorry. I didn't see. We missed the landing, but it looks like it went well. He has a lot of girls left here. Maybe might have lost the delay there. I don't think so. This should be good. Let's see. Is this 6 shocks? Oh, he's using critters. Good. More critters. Come on. Oh, the shock launcher. The shock launcher. Jeebus. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's what happens when you don't have a lot of time. When you see like, oh, Tars here, that's easy, and then you go. And this shock is often missed because you get fooled by how the defenses are placed. But it has to be center on this rocket launchers to the left. There's a little line on the ground there that you can't quite see right now. But if you look at this row here, in the middle of that row, a little bit to the left, you will never miss that shock again. So that was Groot, and Romeo, I haven't spun the wheel for you. Is spun the correct past tense? Is that correct? Spin, spun, spunnen. I don't know. I am spinning for Romeo, and after Romeo, we're going to see Alan. So Groot, no, sorry, Romeo on number 4, that's Outworks. And after Romeo, we're going to see Alan on also Outworks. So we're getting 2 hits on Outworks right now. So first up is Romeo, and then we're going to see Alan after on the same base. Romeo on Outworks. So take a little bit of time, but not too much, because we don't want to sit and just stare at this map. We want to see some action. Oh, so you made a boo-boo in Sparrows, Krusty. I'm sorry. I know you wanna break like the phone, the tablet, everything you have. So you did correct there by stepping away from the game a little bit. Spun is correct. Thank you, Yasser. Spin, spun, spun, I think. If you're doing all the conjunctions, I think the word is. That's always funny. Like, I think I know English pretty well, but like as soon as I'm going into some academical discussion or something, I don't know anything. So we're waiting for Romeo to hit Outworks here. He's in. So this is happening because he hasn't dropped troops or GBE left yet. So he's using that extra 30 seconds you have at the beginning of a hit to scout some more. So that's why we can't see anything right now. Now he dropped something. And it was the flare that triggered, started the hit. He's going with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 both here. Drop the smoke, good. You can place it a little bit higher. I don't mind being safe. So 1, 2, 3, 4 smokes should be enough here. Ah, he's going to walk out. Oh, good. A little bit too many smokes there. Don't lose brick now. Oh, we're good. These rocket launchers are always, you always want to clear them. Partly because you gain GBE from doing that, and you free up these power cells for the rusher to take. Because the rusher will absolutely on this rush will need all the extra GBE he or she can get. We lost the delay on the rockets. He's going to have to shock early here. This is going to be 2 shocks, maybe 3 shocks I think. Yep. Come on Romeo, you got this. Wanna see the health bars on the shields. Oops, no. That's it. You're going to need another hit on the shields here. That's, if you didn't lose the delay, I think you would have got it. This bottom shield here looks like it's bardable. It's a very nice try, I would say. Oops, I went back too far here. So next up is, I already forgot, now we can't see anything. After it's Alan. Alan, you're up on Outworks as well. So you don't have to do the left shields here, you can go top if that's more fun for you. So this left side hit here, that's a cleanup. But that hit could be combined with a lot of hacks, like 4 hacks maybe. Because I think you can get away with 2 shocks on that hit to get the shields. And then you can just maybe hack these 2, or maybe something else. These 2 perhaps, but no, that's useless. Maybe this one. I don't know if you can be in the safe zone here. Maybe. Save a shock. Maybe it's only 9 shocks. Mines for top shields, yeah. So the left shield hitter on Outworks should always clear these mines that Alan is clearing right now. And I need help. I want to know if this is Alan from G-Vibe or the other Alan from Krabs. I'm thinking it's G-Vibe Alan, but I'm not sure. So if somebody knows, I'll be happy to learn which Alan it is. I can learn it now and then I can forget. Looking good so far. He cleared the mines and he's begun the ascent. Tight smokes, I like that. Keep the delay. It's G-Vibe Alan. That is awesome. Whoops. Now the delay is gone. Smoking really late there. And he lost half his girls to a level. I don't know if it was. Yep, those are maxed. Oh man. 2 shots on each shield here. Can he have 2 more shocks? Nope, does not. Late critters. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, so that's... yep, that's gonna need another hit as well. Good try, Alan. It's always hard to do those long walks with the hero. So now we need to know. Let me find. That's good. Now you can read. So Alan, we got Jazzir, and then Bonbon, and then after Bonbon is going to be Momon because he switched with Gultari. So first up is. Let me do. I'll do 2 spins. So Jazzir first on. Bear with me. Spinning for Jazzir. Yasir. I don't know. So that's number 5. It's Humble Pie for Jazzir. And for Bonbon, we're going to see Tarsier. Bonbon got a little bit, maybe, I don't know, maybe he hates Tarsier. Then it's fun, but it is what it is. Tarsier needs, it's not a Bart job, so I'm not gonna close it. It needs a full hit. First up is Jazzir on Humble Pie. Good practice on Tarsier is the landing, because it is not hot the actual landing, but it becomes hot right the second you flare up. So that's the hard part there, to keep the delay, like dropping the smokes real fast. But now we have Jazzir on Humble Pie here. Bonbon is my personal secretary. He's helping out in the game chat, because not all of the hitters are watching on YouTube. So we need to announce in the game chat what is happening. Bonbon saying he likes most of the bases, they don't like him. That's true for most of us, I think. Jazzir, okay, he's going for the left shields again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boats. I'm thinking he could have done this with like 3 to 4 boats maybe. Then, so he's lost the delay now. That's a maxed mine. Yep. I called it. Alright, so that's unfortunate. When you do this sexy walk, you need to clear these mines as well. It's just really unlucky it was a level 22. But he can get this. Maybe, I don't know. Snipers, shock the snipers. Yikes. Sorry. And that's it. 7 boats of Zugas are gone. I just forgot that one mine down here. He didn't bring a hero, so he has some GBE. So look where he flared here. He flared underneath the mortar because the double hacks doesn't work properly. Sparky will automatically target the closest defense. But now it's gonna trigger a lot of mines here. No, he doesn't. She's going to take a step back. Oh, it's good. So see, she targeted that mortar, and so he flared this one. And now you can double hack these two. Look at that. Good job. So he, despite not getting the shields down, she still did some work to help the future hitters on this base. So he salvaged a little bit of his hit here. So that always good. If your like first objective fails, try to don't just rage quit. Try to at least do something for the next hit, or clear some mines, or maybe hack like Jester did here. You can always help. We do this. We're, we we do it like a team sport here. We help each other. That's unlucky. That one mine ruined the whole hit for Jazz here. What's happening here? Dropping the Sukas to walk into the death. You're evil, Yasser. You couldn't just retreat and save those poor girls. You had to sacrifice them. And that Yasser on Humble Pie. Breezy. Typical Yasser. Oh, that's not nice. So we're waiting for Bonbon to hit Tarsier now. Bonbon Jiggly. So after this hit that's coming to us right now is going to be Momon, because he switched with good, and then it is after Momon going to be Eldron. The numbers on the note are they represent the numbers on the wheel. I could write in the base names on the wheel, but it takes a little bit of time. Could have done that, but I think this works just as good. So he dropped critters, only to make life harder for himself. Like I want to lose the delay, so I'm gonna drop critters. Oh, he did it by mistake. I'm hoping that's what happened. Maybe instead of the flare. Oh. Now this is interesting. Maybe he's not going to get this down. I'm thinking he's trying to be out of range of these two. Yep. Shock, shock, shock. Oh, too late. So I said that maybe he was lucky to get Tarsier because he was really low health, but as we can see, anything can happen on these live streams. So he pooped all over that hit. So let me check. I may be removing Tarsier now, because personally I don't think that's much of an interesting hit. We've done two hits on it, 360k. That's a flash kill. Yep. Sorry. If somebody is longing to hit Tarsier, you let me know, and I may let you do it. But for now, I'm going to remove number 1 from the wheel. There we go. And let us spin the wheel again for Momon. The Momon on number 4, that is Outworks. And after Momon is going to be Eldron. And Eldron is going to hit also Outworks. So 2 hits in a row on Outworks again. So let's see. Moman on outworks. Bam Bam is going to use his phone to hit. That is crazy. For me that is absolutely crazy. To use the phone, tiny little screen, to hit an operation. Jesus. Bulma was looking at Taper. What? Whoops, this is the wrong base. Outworks. Moman on outworks. Yep. After this hit is going to be Eldron, also on outworks. I think Moman is in BART jobs, on one of the lower training task forces. So it's awesome that he is participating here, hitting live on YouTube, Forlorn Hope. Like, he's used to, I don't know what they are hitting there in BART jobs. Is that, I think, Dead End? Good. Delaying Brick. Because she walks faster than the Zukas. So you want to delay her so she don't run ahead too far. Did he use all boats? 1, 2, 3. Yep. I don't mind that. Get the job done. Get these shields and we can proceed on this base here. Oh, gangster, single smoke. Single smoke at the end here. But that smoke is going to expire like right when the Zukas get here. I think maybe the flare. Good. I'll flare the other shield. Flare. Okay. There we are. The shields are down. Good job. Good job, Moman. I always tell my sparrows this. I don't care how your hit looks, as long as you do what is needed to be done. Like if the core pops, it's all good. It doesn't matter how it looked. That's Moman. He's done. Now we're waiting for Eldron to hit the same base. Outworks again for Eldron. And after Eldron, it's just DSM and Bam Bam in order. DSM is drop some mud. He used to be the leader of one of the training task forces. I forget which one. Maybe BART jobs or pandas. I don't know. Thanks, honey. That's good. Love all over. Oh, was that a typo? Okay, I take it. I take it. Not many people calls me honey. Who is winning the Breezy Award? I think Rafa is. No, actually, Bonbons was more beautiful. That was a pure. That was pure breezy, like a hurricane. This is Eldron going for the top shields. So hopefully he gets those down, so we can see. I mean, while he's walking here, look at this rush, like gazillion shocks. Whew. Oh, tripped a mine there. Come on, continue. If something goes wrong, best you can do is just continue with your plan. Smoking. Just drop some critters and shock early. You can get this. Peeking again. Peeking again. Come on now. Oh, is Brick gonna survive? How many Zookas does he have here? Like 20. Good. Early shocks. And Brick. Power! Power! Yes! He got the shield still. The job is done. I don't care how it looks. Oops, this is not good. You don't want to mark these defenses because it makes the Zuka spread really weird for the rush. So this rush is going to be real interesting. But we will see if anybody gets to rush it. The wheel decides. So what did I say here? Let me find a better spot so we can read. A little bit of dark background. There we are. Now we can read this list. So we have DSM. I'm going to spin the wheel twice. Once for DSM and once for BAM. Bam Bam. The DSM, you get number 2. That is Phobos. Phobos for DSM, and for Bam Bam we will see also Phobos. So the whoops, sorry. So 2 hits on Phobos right now. So the wheel likes to give out hits in pairs here. Too bad smoke dongs aren't condoned on LBs in leaderboards. So sometimes when you finish a hit and you have like a ton of GBE left, you can draw something funny with smokes. No, I don't condone doing that. Like, save that GBE for a second round of shocks or something. Rafa was also saying that Bonbon can get the Miss Congeniality award. I don't know what congeniality means. So I'm not sure if that's funny or offensive or anything. I have literally no idea what it means. Drop some mud. Going strong so far. Haven't lost the delay. There. Ah, that smoke is off. Activate. Oh, wow. Jesus. What happened there? That smoke is... Did he flare over here? Did he... Sorry, I missed what happened here. Looks like he flared over. Why would you do that? I'm confused. So that's also a contestant for the Breezy award here. Oh yes, helpful saying that Bam Bam is playing one-eyed because of some acid accident. That is awful, but interesting for us. So Bam Bam is already in. Rafa is writing something. In beauty pageant such as the Miss America pageant, it's an award given to the friendliest contestant as determined by a vote among the contestants. Okay. Congeniality. Yeah, I learned something new today. We're masking. They're masking your breezy jazzer. That's what's happening here. Come on, Bam Bam. You got this. Flared up behind the shock launchers there. Good. Covering that left side of the shock launcher too. Look, the Sugas walk there all the time. Every time. Now we need 3 shocks. Yeah, it's doing good damage. Look. It's not going to get it down because it's still at 2.2 million or something. But now we're getting somewhere on Phobos. Good, Bam Bam. I'm gonna check how much health. I'm thinking like 4, maybe 500,000 left. 500 minus 2,267. 57. Whatever. So this is going to need a full hit. And the walk is long and a lot of things can happen. So we're not closing Phobos yet. And that was DSM and Bam Bam. So now we're up. We have Snowflake. And after Snowflake is going to be Gurtori. So first spinning the wheel for Snowflake. There we go. Snowflake on. Number 5, that's Humble Pie. And Gurtori on. Number 3, Orbi. That's gonna be the first hit on Orbi. The first Snowflake on Humble Pie. Wow, Bam Bam was really nervous there. His heart is pounding. That is awesome. That's the best feeling. Like when I'm in the Sparrows and the Lions, when I need to like get a big rush done, and it's hard. I need to plan for a long time and start hitting. And when you succeed, and you just get to relax. That is the reason I play this game still, for that rush. Like, wondering what the riflemen are for here. Maybe for easier losing the delay. I'm thinking. I don't see any other reason to take riflemen here. Maybe he was saving them for something. Or he wants to use them for the Doom cannons, maybe? I don't know. It looks like just the way there, lost the delay. Needs to shock now. Almost. Good. That worked out nicely. But I'm confused about the rifleman. Did he shock? I didn't see. Huh. I'm surprised it went that well. He got the shock on the rocket launcher out early. Good job, Snow. Stop mate for losing the delay. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, Snow just had rifles loaded from the last of and didn't reload his troops. Okay, that's awesome. Made it a little bit more interesting there. So Gurtori on Orbifold. Let's see what he does here. Gurtori he's a beast. He plays in sparrows and in lions. So he knows what he's doing, but I don't think I've seen him hit Orbifold before. Oops. So he peaked, lost health to the machine guns, and then he tripped that mine and lost a lot of girls. So that's pretty much it for him here. Can still do a lot of damage, but it's not going to be a solo. Go, go, go! Going to get half the core. Maybe. Almost half. Good try, Gurtori. He's from Spain. So I'm thinking it's Gurtori. So he had a gap, lost machine guns fired and damaged the Stukas, and then tripped the mine. Lost half his girls. That's unfortunate. We're going pretty fast here. So now we have Amin Talaish, P. Martin Munir. He is in Wolves, I think. And after him is going to be Jay. I'm going to call you Marin because it's easier to pronounce. I don't know if that's French or let's say Amin. Amin. So for Amin here. Number 8. That is Fang. That's interesting. That's a fun hit. And after Amin is going to be Jay on. Number 7. Tapir. Okay. So first up is Amin on Fang. Or Marin. So Jay after Marin here. But if Marin doesn't show up, we are going to see Jay on Fang. I decided that now. I should really get a shot clock going here. Yeah, Marin is here. You're on Fang. Fang, Fang, Fang. I'm missing a lot of chat here. Apparently I said something funny. The Marin is in. Let's see. So he boarded out the machine gun. I don't see a reason for that, really. So you should know that most of these hits are probably not calculated GBE wise. Because yeah, I don't. I wouldn't. But if it's like a standard hit, many of us knows how much GBE we can use. Good. Come on, more critters. Good. Wow, Marin. Jeebus. Awesome hit. I'm impressed. Like the Fang rush, that's a difficult rush. I see many people fail or like do 1 million. This was 1.5 million, I believe, at the start here. Yep. That was actually that was a flawless rush. Beautiful hit. We had a pretty good run of breezes before that hit. That's Fang down in 2 hits. All hits live. Pasan and Munir or Marin. This is Jay from Assassins. He should know this hit like the back of his hand. It's a straight up walk, 2 shots, and it should die. Oh, peeking here, losing gyros. Oh, almost peeked out on the right end there. That's it. Taper is going to die. One more shot. Boom! Good job, Jay. And he drew. I don't know if he tried to draw something funny. But dropped like 7 medkits. Let's taper down. I need to remove some bases now. Number 7 and number 8 are gone. And 8. And update the wheel here. So we have left, I closed number 1, 2, so 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let me just double check here. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, yeah, good. So next up is J Reezy, and after J Reezy we're going to see 3C. So here we go, J Reezy on Strategize, and 3Z on number 3, Orbi. So J Reezy on Strategize first up, and after that hit is 3Z on Orbifold. So Strategize up first. J Reezy is also from Assassins, I believe. So next up here is either the lower left shield or the top left shield. So it's hitter's choice, really. Rafa says that Beast is getting invited to Sparrows for a hit. Well, this is not official. That I'm thinking that Marion may actually win the Beast award for this stream. Like, that was a great hit. It would be really funny if for the last hit Knall, that if I roll outworks for him. I would love to see that. The 3C is saying it's going to be hard to win the Breezy Award. Yep, it absolutely will. We have many nominees for that. The Breezy Award gets to hit in Almost Angry. I don't know which task force that is. Looking good so far here. J Reezy. Dropping critters. Now, 4 shocks. No, he's using bullet. I don't mind that. Because this walk is really long and it's an expensive hit. So he got the shield with 3 boats and bullet. So what's he got up his sleeve now? He has 5 boats left. 2 Zukas for the Doom Cannon. Or just GBE. Clearing mines. Are we barting anything? There's a shield up right here. Come on. Right here. Right here. Shield generator. One minute, 50 seconds. So he has 3 boats left. Or 3 Zukas. Missed the smoke a little bit here. So he's going to try and get this laser beam. It looks like. Nope. One boat left. No, that's all boats. So I'm guessing he didn't realize there's a top shield up here that needs boarding. So I would probably those last two boats take some Gwens. I said Orby for 3C, right? I think so. So almost angry is the entry team to family for low levels / alt accounts. Okay, so I'm guessing that's like for accounts that hasn't got smoke yet or something. Yeah, shout out for the plan from Jay Reese, but unfortunately he didn't have a shock. So okay, 3C is in. Dropping two boats a little bit ahead to clear some cells here for extra GBE. Now it's flaring up. That's a nice little twist. I like that. Didn't drop all the boats right away. Come on, gonna trigger that mine, I think. Lost the delay. Not on the left rocket, but on the top, but on the right side here. So come on, 3C, get this. Shock. Nope. Shock too late. I'm thinking he realized he lost the delay over on the right side here, but he didn't realize that he lost the delay on these rockets too. That's unfortunate. Good try, 3C. So we have Goran. Goran from Serbia. Welcome, my friend. He plays in Angry Assassins. That was 3C, so we're going to roll now. Spin the wheel for Tom and Crand. So for Tom, SC555, you get to hit number 6, that is strategize. And for Crand, Orby. Maybe we can get that down. But we're only a few hitters left, so if the majority don't want to see Orby, we can spin the wheel again for Crand. Let me know in the YouTube chat, please, if Orby is too boring. But strategize is not too boring. So we're gonna start Tom. Tom is just boosting up his statues, and then we will be in here hitting. So the wheel decides, but we also want to make, like, see something interesting, you know. So Crand, let me know if you absolutely hate Orby Fall, then you can hit it, but yeah, close Orby and Tars, I think so too. Yeah, okay, so we're going to remove Orby Fold from the wheel, and I'll spin it again for Crand. Maybe I can do that while Tom is boosting. So I'll remove number 3 from the wheel as well. What do you have? Let's do... I agree. Let's do Outworks and Strat. I want to make it interesting, so that's going to be... number 2 was Phobos, number 4 was... that's Outworks, number 5 is Humble Pie. So Humble Pie still needs a hit for the shields up top, maybe? You know what, let's keep Humble Pie too. So Tom is not in yet. We can spin the wheel for Crand. This is going to be strategized also for Crand after Tom here. Because what I'm thinking for Humble Pie is maybe you can take a quick look after this hit. Yeah, he's in now. So Crand is saying he hates Torrent. Oh, we have Clinton in the chat. Clinton, that's how you say it. Not Clinton. Or Clinton. It's Clinton. In Swedish. The Swedish nickname for the actor slash director Clint Eastwood. The legend. So Tom is using 4 boats of Grens to harvest GBE here. I don't know what his plan is. I'm hoping he's going to use 4 Zookas and Brick to rush the left shields here. Because we want to see a core rush after this hit. So whenever you do something like this, you need to keep track of the time. You can't let the Grens work for too long, but he still has a little less than 3 minutes. Tom is saying he hates Strat. I can't relate to that at all. Still using Grens. Did he Bart the top shield? Don't think so. So we have watched Grens now for over a minute. Always super interesting. You never know what they are gonna hit. Yep, clearing mines here. So for this, you park like above this rocket. There's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. I think you're gonna need 4 shocks here. Zookas coming up. We lost a few Zookas to the laser. So I think these shields have quite a bit of health, so This will be interesting here. Oops. Okay. So this was a little mess up, like in the plan here. I would have gone all in, like 6 Sukas first off. Rush these shields with 4 shocks. Then I could use 2 Grants and use whatever leftover GBE I had to Bart. But I did roll strategize again for Krant, but I don't know what you guys want to do. Only a couple hitters left, so let's make things interesting. Could try get Humble Pie down. That's an interesting hit because you need to Bart. Ah, now that needs a full hit on the left. Yeah, sure. Shield rush it. No, Canal is gonna hit the rush. No, he's on Outworks. Jesus. I'm trying to load up another account on my tablet here, bring that in so I can actually hit. Grant can shield rush strat. That should be fun. Or hit Outworks. Is Knall online? It's up to you, Grant. Strat or Outworks. Thank you, Bon Bon. Yeah, Grant, you can't wait too long here. You have to... Something has to happen. Yep, okay, strat. Thinking on the right here, you could actually hit this little corner in between the sniper and the flamethrower, and you could get like a pixel shock there. Yeah, he's rushing. Shield rush on an all hits live. That's awesome. I don't know. Still a lot of shield left here. Maybe 4 or 5 million. I don't think he can get this down this way. I'm not sure though. Maybe if he has like 15 troop damage. Oops, there was a shock mine there. There it is. That is unlucky. It was hiding behind a sniper. That's a good try. That was a good try. I wanna see Knall. If he is online, I wanna see him on Outworks. I know Knall said it was kind of a long shot. It was if he was gonna make it or not. So while we are waiting to see if Knall shows up, I'm going to hide BlueStacks for a second here, so I can switch accounts. There we go. That's my little baby account. It used to be an unopposed account, but I opened the wrong cloud, so it's not unopposed anymore. So I just gave up on it. So we may not... Oh, Knall is here. I want to see you on Outworks. He's in already. So now he's gonna take all of these cells. So if I'm gonna hit this, I won't have any cells to my disposal. What is... Could be 5 shocks and quitters. This is interesting. You know, the reason I really want to see Knall here is because I know that he's not a rusher at all. Like, he's super good with Sparky and prepping bases. Like he can do magic with that. But he is not a rusher. But he should know what to do here. Like, but I'm thinking he's just uncomfortable with that, throwing like 7 shocks. That's all the cells are gone. So he has like 70 extra GBE. I should boost my statues here. Good. Throwing an early smoke. That's good. You want to keep the delay. I'm thinking he may have lost it. Anyway. Looks like they turned. It's hard to tell if you didn't see them actually stutter. There, delay. Critters in a smoke over there. And he missed the hot... Oh, he got it. Oh, he's doing some damage. Got half. Almost half. Half the core down. Good job, Knall. That was with lost delay and... So now, what do you want me to hit? Let me know. So I need to spin the wheel. Should I take back like all the bases, or what do I do here? So if I'm spinning it like between strat and outworks, I can spin the wheel, no problem. Four, 5, and 6. That's humble. No, I don't want to do humble pie. Hit what I hate the most. I don't know. It's gonna be like Tarsier. Phobos. I don't really. Put them all up. You're making me work here. Okay, let's do that. I need to add back number 2 and number 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 1. Okay. There we go. Let's spin all the bases on the wheel. Number 3, that's Orbifold. Okay, so I'm going to hit Orbifold. I don't know if I remember how to do this. I breezed Orbifold today in Lions. But fortunately it was, we had like 6 extra hits, so. I have all Zugas and Brick. So what do I have here? I don't know, maybe I should take. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this with like 4 boats only. Because it is 600,000 on the core. Let's go. Let's try it like that. Then you can see all the shock points and all of the walk. Whoops. Let me throw and clear that to help out. So I lost the delay here. Oh, the shock didn't register. Boom! Oh, I was lucky there. The shock on the right didn't register. I tapped it for sure. So it was good I threw the critters there. I thought I lost the delay, so I throw a critter to help. Tanks. Raffo. No. I don't have endless reserves on this account, so. So that's it, guys. All the 25 hits are done, and we got 709 4 points out of this Forlorn Hope. I got 3 bases down. That's an awful job to everybody, except Pazan and Amin, who got Fang down in 2 hits. That's awesome. So, shock, classic excuse. Yeah, well, I did it for the fans, you know. What happened? So that is it for today. Tomorrow, 1 hour earlier than I started the stream today, we are going to see uh, a live three-way task force war between pit bulls, wolves, and crabs. So we're going to try to divide the Forlorn Hope up into three equal packages, and we're going to take turns hitting, and it's going to be super interesting. Probably going to be a nightmare to administrate, but we'll do what we can. So I'm super excited about that. But until then, uh, you all have a good afternoon, a good evening, a good morning, or a good night, or wherever you are in the world. I'll see you again tomorrow.